What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to be going over 3 ways to make and conduct easy deals at card shows. You could even argue you could use these skills at a card shop. However, for the purpose of this video, we're going to be going over how to use them at a card show. Any card show, really, whether it's a big one or a small one. And there are 3 easy steps that I use at every single show that I go to. And number 1 is know the value of your cards. Going into a show, you need to know the value of your cards, whether you looked them up the night before or if you really wanted to wake up early in the morning before the show. Usually shows start at 8, 9, 10 o'clock. So if you want to get up early and do them, by all means, go ahead. However, knowing the values of your cards ahead of the show is super important because it saves you time from sitting there at the vendor's table and just looking up cards on eBay or 130 Point, wherever you look up your cards. It will save you time. It'll save them time. And honestly, they'll probably do their homework and due diligence as well. However, if they ask you, hey, so what's the value of this whatever card? And you're like, I don't know. Well, it kind of makes you seem like that you don't really know what you're talking about if you don't know the value of your own cards. So if you can do your homework and your research the night before, it'll make deals go a lot easier, a lot smoother. It'll also make it sound like you know what you're talking about as well. When you have to look up every single card because you don't know the value of your own cards, it just makes deals prolong and it just makes them last longer than they really need to be. So knowing the value of your cards ahead of time is absolutely crucial to help make deals easier. Number 2, you have to talk to the dealer. As a dealer on my end, why should I cut you a deal if I don't even know your name? If you didn't say not one word to me, you didn't say hi or anything like that. Honestly, think about it. Why should I give you a deal if you didn't even attempt to talk to me? And again, listen, we're all human beings. We're all people. What's wrong talking to someone else who's in the hobby, right? Whenever I go out and about at shows, I always make sure I say, hey, how's it going? How's the show? And just to kind of, spitball a little bit and get to know the vendor a little bit. I'm not a dealer, right? And I'm looking through some cards, whether they're bargain bins or slabs in a case or whatever it may be. But if I get to know the vendor, that's going to only up my chances of getting a deal from them because I'm going to tell them, hey, I have a shop. I've been into the hobby for 20 something years. I like to do this, this, and that, and they get to know me. And then, hey, they might be like, oh, this is a cool guy. Let me, cut him a deal a little bit, help him with the shop, whatever it may be, and whatever it may be for you. Because again, just put yourself in a vendor's position, right? Someone comes up to you, doesn't say a word, looks through your cards, looks through your cases, picks out one card. All right, what's the best? Well, my best is the price that's on the tag. I mean, why should I sell it to you for less than what I'm asking for when I know I might be able to sell it for what I'm asking for, or maybe sell it to somebody that I know and who knows me for that best price? It feels like common sense. It's almost hard to put into words, but it feels like common sense to actually like talk to people in this hobby. I mean, we're in 2023. It's all so digitalized, like you're watching this video probably on a phone, tablet, computer, whatever kind of device it may be. But in-person interactions are also very key and beneficial to this hobby as well. And I'm a strong believer that just simply getting to know a vendor can help you get the better end of a deal. Number 3, and one of my favorites, is buying in bulk. And now listen, I understand that a lot of people may not be in position to buy or even buy in bulk for that matter. However, I do believe it is a key ingredient to getting good deals, easy deals at card shows, because if you're able to buy in bulk, you're taking a lot more cards off the vendor's hands, and by virtue, they'll probably sell cards to you at a cheaper price. Let's say you are looking at 4 cards at $100 each. If you buy just one card, they're going to sell it to you for $100. But if you add 1, 2, 3, 4 cards for each $100, that's 400 total sticker. You might be able to talk them down and say, hey, can I get $10 off each card? Can I get $15 off each card? Can we call it all 4 for $350? Just et cetera, because again, they're moving inventory. They're getting cash back in return. And that's honestly the purpose of being a vendor is, yeah, you want to make money, you want to have fun, you want to move cards. You can't really do anything if, you're just sitting there on your hands, be like, no, sticker price. So vendors are more apt to move cards in deals in bulks because who knows what they got into those cards for. However, it does them no good just sitting on their hands because, yes, they could sell each of those 4 cards for $100. But when is that going to happen? When are 4 different people going to come up to them and say, hey, I'll take that for 100. Hey, I'll take that for 100. But if you're one person and you're able to just take all 4 of them in one swift transaction, they're more likely to come off the price a little bit and you'll be able to get a much better deal on it. But those are 3 ways to get easier deals at card shows, guys. Again, these strategies also work at shops as well as they do at shows, and I'm very excited to have shared these with you guys. It feels common practice, but then again, it's for me because I've been in this hobby for over 2 decades. However, someone like you who may be newer to it or may not even know these skills, hopefully you can try them out at an upcoming card show whenever, wherever you do go to your next show. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. And if you did enjoy it, I strongly recommend you clicking on this video right here because I do believe it's going to be excellent for your sports card endeavors. Hopefully, I'll see you in that one.